this moment.
You know, we're in a hand. You need to shut the up.
Uh-oh.
What did you say, Mike?
Mike.
What did you say, Mike? Did you say something?
Is one of the most infamous, and many would say entertaining moments in the history of the World Series of Poker. The feud between Mike Matusow and Shawn Sheikhan is one for the ages. So now that we've had 19 years to take it in, let's get into the long-standing feud between these two poker giants.
Verbal antagonism, not uncommon in poker.
Hello.
The mouth raises it to an art
Hello,
form.
Sheiky. Hello.
But before we do, thank you for checking out Poker Boom. It's our favorite time of the year, the World Series of Poker. And every single week for the entire event, we'll be releasing videos focusing on the WSOP. So drop us a comment and let us know if there are any stories you'd like to see us cover. Okay, here we go. You know, the world of professional poker is rich with intense rivalries and dramatic showdowns, and few rivalries are as memorable as that between Shawn Sheikhan and Mike Matusow. Both players are larger-than-life personalities with impressive poker resumes who just so happen to talk a lot too.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm they had a Gabe, E-I-E-I-O.
Please stop.
And their infamous clash at the 2005 World Series of Poker has become a legendary moment in the annals of poker history.
You've only playing for $7.5 million, and he slams the table and tells everybody what I have. Back to work.
But first, a little background. Shawn Sheikhan, known as Sheikhy, is an Iranian-born poker player. He made a name for himself in the poker world with his aggressive style and fearless approach.
That was a bad play by the Sheik. It wasn't the first.
Sheikhan is known for his emotional and sometimes volatile demeanor at the table, which often translates into fiery interactions with other players.
We already had a fight about this, a fist fight.
We can have another one.
So therefore, I've had one fist fight in like...
And of course, we have to give ourselves a little plug. We did a deep dive on Shawn Sheikhan a few months back, so if you want to check out that video, the link is in the description. We also did a video on the player on the other side of this conflict, Mr. Mike Matusow. It's one of the first videos we put up, so if you love Mike as much as we do, go check out that video. The link is in the description as well.
We're here live at the World Series of Poker. 27 players left. That's right, 27 players. Can we move in here? No. Can we breathe in here? No. But can we get chips in here? Yes.
Matusow, nicknamed The Mouth, is a player renowned for his outspokenness and his volatile temper. Matusow has a long and storied career in poker with multiple WSOP bracelets to his name. His personality, marked by dramatic swings in mood and play, has made him one of the most colorful characters in poker.
Poker, poker, it's all skill. Start with the worst 10 and go uphill.
His battles with personal issues and his candidness about his struggles have only added to his complex persona. The 2005 WSOP was a pivotal event for both players. By this time, the WSOP had become a major televised spectacle, bringing poker into the mainstream and exposing millions of viewers to the high-stakes drama of the game. The main event, a no-limit Texas Hold'em tournament with a $10,000 buy-in, featured thousands of players competing for millions in prize money and the coveted WSOP bracelet. As the tournament progressed, tensions between Sheikhan and Matusow began to surface. Both players were known for their aggressive playing styles and their reputation to engage in verbal sparring at the table.
I wasn't going to take a 10. There was going to be a war in here if I got a 10 minute. Wow. Because I know I didn't throw my cards at no deal.
The combination of their personalities created a combustible atmosphere. Even before the two men were sat at the same table, Sheikhan had already made ways for his style of play and aggressiveness.
Yo, I object to that. Hold on, I object. Yo, you can't do that, lady.
Well, he could have been a little more polite about it. She is a lady.
Which leads us to the two men at the same table together. In their first and arguably most memorable confrontation, Matusow was chip leader in a hand against Michael Kessler. Action was on Shawn Sheikhan, who was severely short-stacked at the time. As Shawn was looking at his cards trying to make his decision, Matusow started singing. Sheikhan asked if Mike would call if he raised, to which Matusow responded sarcastically,
No, I'm just gonna phone.
Sheikhan would end up folding the hand, but he was far from out of the proceedings. The flop came out 9-8 ace, and Sheikhan immediately slammed his hand on the table. Something you're not supposed to do in the game, as it strongly suggests that you hit something on the board and gives information to the other players at the table. Sheikhan began talking to his friends behind the rail, telling them what he had, and then all hell broke loose.
You know, we're in a hand. You need to shut the up.
Uh-oh.
Shawn immediately began to challenge Matusow.
What did you say, Mike? Mike. What did you say, Mike?
Tournament officials had to come in, and Matusow and Sheikhan both pleaded their cases as to why the other was in the wrong. The official said he would have a decision after the hand was played.
We're going to play the remainder of this hand, and I'm going to explain to you what's going to happen here.
So we'll all have to wait for Jack Effel's decision.
And Matusow quickly scared away Kessler, securing the win. As soon as Kessler folded, Sheikhan and Matusow went at each other.
You idiot.
You cannot talk about a hand in between a hand. We're playing for a lot of money. You jumped off your chair like you threw away part of the pot.
Until tournament officials made the decision that they would each receive a 10-minute penalty. But if you think this is the end of the confrontation, you'd be wrong.
I want to bust you so bad.
But he folds.
I really do.
Come with it, Sonny boy.
Oh, don't worry. When I come with it, you'll be broke.
Because just a few hands later, Sheikhan found himself all in with ace-jack against Matusow, who had a king-queen.
Come see Daddy, Mikey.
The flop gave Sheikhan an ace in the window, and Matusow paired up on the turn, and then the river handed Sheikhan the win with a straight. A heartbreaker for Matusow, who was aching to take out his rival. Plus, he had to listen to Sheikhan call him a baby boy, a line that we're sure plays in Matusow's head when he tries to fall asleep at night.
You got what you asked for, baby boy. What happened there? You got what you deserve, sucker.
But all worked out in the end when Matusow did end up taking out Sheikhan, hitting a nut flush with his ace-queen suited.
This man, nuts!
The confrontation between these two men captured the general public. We're watching at home and were captivated by the raw emotion and the intensity of the moment. It highlighted the psychological warfare that often accompanies high-stakes poker, where mental toughness can be as important as the card skills. And the blow-up had lasting repercussions for both players. For Matusow, it was another episode in a career marked by emotional highs and lows. Despite the altercation, Matusow continued to have a successful poker career. He added more WSOP bracelets to his collection, and he remained a prominent figure in the poker community. Matusow has also been open about his struggles with substance abuse and mental health, using his platform to discuss these issues candidly and advocate for mental health awareness. Sheikhan, on the other hand, continued to be a formidable presence at the poker table, albeit much less so lately. While he never achieved the same level of fame as Matusow, he remained respected for his skill and feared for his aggressive play. Sheikhan's fiery personality and willingness to engage in verbal battles became a defining characteristic of his public image. But these days, he's more known for his 4-year prison sentence for operating an illegal cannabis dispensary than for anything he ever did at the poker table. At the end of the day, the rivalry between these two men is ingrained in poker fans' heads forever. Their clash at the 2005 WSOP remains one of the most memorable moments in poker history, illustrating the combustible mix of personality, of pressure, and of passion that the game can evoke. And in the world of poker, you couldn't ask for a better legacy than that. And that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Poker Boom. Are there other poker feuds you think that we should cover? Let us know in the comments, and we will see you in the next one.